Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now we're fucking talking here, folks. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am FPSPwny, and welcome to TimeSplitters Future Perfect, which may very well be my favourite TimeSplitters game of the bunch, perhaps? I'm not really 100% certain, because I do really fucking like TimeSplitters 2, actually, which this is a direct sequel to. So, yeah, let's not beat around the bush. Let's pop straight into the first level. 2401, time to split. And we're going to be playing the game on normal difficulty. And begin. So yeah, I say obviously like, direct sequel because like, the original TimeSplitters was kind of just its own self-contained thing, whereas TimeSplitters 2 kind of started its own narrative.
Humankind finds itself locked in a mortal struggle with the TimeSplitters, an evil race of creatures bent on the destruction of the entire human race.
Shit.
Using the power of the time crystals, they travel through our history, pushing humanity to the very brink of extinction. With resistance weakening, our last hope lies with a small ship speeding towards Earth. On board are 9 stolen time crystals, intended to power the time machine constructed by Earth's finest scientists. The plan? To travel back in time, find the source of the time crystals, and destroy them all, ending the war before it ever began.
Approaching atmosphere. Please begin re-entry sequence.
Ah, there he is. There's our man. There's our man. There's our boy. Ooh, what's this? Blood and gore in a TimeSplitters game? Nah. Nah. I mean, like, yeah, not counting the levels that had zombies in them, but still, nah.
This is Cortez. Sgt Cortez.
Tony the Tiger, what? That probably only makes sense. That pretty much only makes sense if you're British, because I think he had a completely different voice actor in America.
We're under attack. Cortez, do you have them? Are they on board? Yes, sir. They're right here. You gotta bring them in, soldier. Don't worry about me, General. I can.
You can what? You can crash this thing just fine without any help. Oh, hello. Intriguing. But yeah, no. One of the key differences from a narrative standpoint compared to the original, well, the original TimeSplitters, compared to TimeSplitters 2, is that in TimeSplitters Future Perfect, Sgt Cortez is all we get. We are only playing as him. No, we don't get any special personas or any other characters that we play as while going back in time. We play as Sgt Cortez from beginning to end, which I think actually brings about quite a few of its own strengths, because it's in the original TimeSplitters 2, like, Cortez was just kind of this hard ass. In this game, however, he is just an absolute gem. I fucking love Sgt Cortez. He's one of my favorite first-person shooter protagonists. Ooh, hello. Who are you up there? Isn't that interesting?
We found Sgt Cortez, and he's alive and well, returning to base.
And there you are again. What's your deal? What's your beef? What have you got to do with me? I mean, it's actually kind of pathetically obvious, particularly when we get to the very end of the level. But but yeah, no. So yeah, no. The original TimeSplitters games, they all were developed by Radical, which were Free Radical specifically. Because there's obviously there's also Radical Entertainment who made things like Simpsons Hit and Run. Free Radical was made up of members of the team that made GoldenEye 007 as well as Perfect Dark. Like those specific members of Rare who made those games. And yeah, like, whereas TimeSplitters 2 controlled a lot like those games, for the things like the way that the auto-aim works specifically, TimeSplitters Future Perfect controls a lot more like something like Halo. Yeah, where, like, you have that central cursor, and you do sort of really need to actually, like, aim your shots. Like, you can't really, there isn't really that much, you just spam the fire button, and, your bullets will just automatically hit your target, as long as you're facing the right direction. Ah, yes, plasma auto rifle, lovely. But yeah, no, we have that. We also have our sci-fi handgun. Press up on the D-pad, ricochet shots. Just like the old school game. Oh, Jesus Christ. Those poor men and women losing their lives to the time assassins. Yeah, time assassins. These aren't time splitters. These guys are completely 100% human. Actually, yeah, let's actually switch back to the auto rifle and show it off a bit. But yeah, actually, one thing I do actually rather like with Future Perfect is check it, an actual reload animation. Ooh, Jesus. I mean, that's good news for us. Like, yeah, that's a mothership taken care of. But yeah, no more like no more like just dipping the gun like just below our field of view. Like the guns do actually fully animate now.
Take this sniper rifle and clear out the enemy.
All right, sniper rifle. I can take care of that. Doink. Yeah, this one's going right in your ear. There we go. Ah, yes, reload. Actual animations. Just love it. It's so good. Plasma Auto Rifle, however, doesn't have a reload animation because it still functions the way it does in TimeSplitters 2, where it just overheats if you shoot it too much. Oh, bollocks. Berserker Splitters. And they are also the only type of time splitter that we encounter in the entire game. There are no, they function exactly like the Reaper splitters, the really tentacly ones. But they're the only splitters that we get in this game. Like, yeah, there's no Reaper splitters, there's no drone splitters. To be fair, the time assassins basically fill in the role of the Reaper splitters because they basically use guns. Alright, got some plasma grenades, and also, yeah, we get health packs in the actual missions. Fucking ace. We no longer have to, get through, from beginning to end, get through a mission from beginning to end. Yeah, we're on just one single health bar. Now if we take damage, we can actually heal ourselves. It's such a really nice quality of life upgrade. Yeah, come on, get some. Get some. And yes, I'm still using that movie quote completely unironically. Get some! Oh shit, what if some of these guys are women and children? I'm just gonna shoot, I'm not gonna talk. Fuck. But yeah, they do function exactly like Reaper Splitters. Yeah, they turn invisible and they attack via throwing big bolts of lightning at you. There we go. Booyakasha. Also, yeah, the way that I do that little zoom in as well is that you press down on the right stick. Oh, pardon me. But yeah, it is Halo rules. Like that's how you zoom in your gun. If you press down the left trigger, that's how we do our grenades.
They're coming over the cliffs.
Ah, shit. Sadly, there's no vent button, unfortunately. I do like it when the overheating guns give you the... Oh shit, I nearly shot up one of my own guys. I do like it when overheating guns do give you the ability to vent. Yeah, sadly not one of those cases. Also, you guys have probably noticed, well, this part is really, really short. I'm doing this Let's Play mission to mission. And unfortunately, yeah, some of the missions in this game, particularly the first one, are very, very short. Yeah, some of them are a little bit longer, like closer to 20 minutes, but this is probably only going to be about... Yeah, this is only going to be about 10-15 minutes tops. Fuck. We do get longer missions, though, so it's not, nothing to shake a stick at. I think it's just going to be the first part that's going to be particularly on the shorter side. Alright, we need to actually get into the base now. These guys can worry about the fodder. hang on, actually. Oh, wait, no, that was ammunition. There we go, there's the health. I don't know why, I just felt like topping up before I headed in. And there we go, first mission is complete. That raises so many questions until you remember, oh yeah, time travel. Hey, Sarge.
Right here.
Wait, no, Captain. I think that's the Captain, yeah. I'm the Sarge. Stealing my title for. What do you think you're doing?
Used for time travel, they leave an energy residue. We've recalibrated our scanners and we can now trace specific locations where they've been used.
And what are you hoping to find there?
Anything that will lead us to the source. I know it's not much to go on, but it's all we've got.
Yeah, no, we can only trace exactly where the time crystals are being used at any moment in time. That's not really a lot of intel to go from. Except, yes, it is.
General.
Cortez, meet Anya, our chief science officer.
Ah, yes.
Is
And
that
the lovely
Anne?
voice in our ear for the remainder of the game.
Beautiful.
Don't worry, she doesn't get absolutely murked like Corporal Hart did. In fact, I think actually, if you're playing this game in challenge mode, it's strongly implied that one of the missions you play as Corporal Hart, and that it's strongly implied that after the events of this game, like, you know, she is actually brought back to life because the war technically never happened, which means that she was technically never killed.
We don't know. Calculating the location of the energy pockets is one thing, but we have no way of knowing when the time jumps actually occurred.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
Time jumps probably happened right before that island was destroyed.
Exactly. Here, put out your arm.
Alright, yeah, I take it back. That does actually make it a little bit harder to track.
To take you to the island just before its destruction.
But yeah, no, we also have our time machine uplink.
But I need to send my best man on this. And that's
Crap.
you.
Oh,
I should have
cool.
guessed.
I was worried somebody else was going to have to play this whole LP.
How hard could it be?
Good luck, Cortez.
Thanks.
Alright. With that, the time machine boots up, and our adventure is underway.